Hey guys, welcome once again to Home Vibes. And for the Easter, we have a special dish here. I want to prepare a vegetable sauce. You can use it to eat your white rice. You can use it like that for your drink. So here we have the ingredients we are going to use for our vegetable sauce. We have our meat here, and here I have a dry chicken. As in, it's not the usual soft broilers or jumbo or turkey. We have cockerel here, and it's been steamed, spiced and steamed. Got the taste we want. This is the sauce we got out of it. And I have some vegetables here. This is carrots, the usual carrots, cleaned and sliced into stripes. Also here we have our green pepper, sliced and striped. With the green pepper here, you can also see our piece. All of them the same shape. We want to get a uniform shape. And there's something here. This is onions. These are usual onions, while this is spring onions. You can see some of the greenish upper side of it. I had to pick some of the greenish side, and they are all mixed. All the greens are here, striped. So apart from these vegetables, we have some things. I have this thickener. I want to use this to thicken it, and that's my corn flour. I use it to thicken it. This is salt. That's my salt. Here I have my fresh pepper. It's preferable you use yellow pepper so you don't dent the color of your sauce, but I decided to use red pepper blended. And I have my seasoning cubes. Here is my curry and my thyme. You're free to also use your rosemary. And this is the oil that I'm going to use. So ready with this, I want to just show you how I did the slicing of my vegetables. Here I have my cutting boards. I want to chop it into stripes. So I do like this after washing my vegetables neatly with salt. So I slice it, chop it into stripes, and I just divide it to get the length I want. And that's just what I have here for all the vegetables. You can see I'm going to do another one. So just get them. Your carrots same. It's your beans. You have to just cut it after removing the two ends. So I still add that up here. So now we are ready for the cooking. We are going to light our cooker now and start the preparation. So we have here, we've set our pot on fire. And I want to drop the meat. And with this meat, I'm going to add my sauce. That was the sauce that was used in cooking the meat, in steaming the meat. I have here some hot water, not really compulsory. You can use your normal tap water, but I needed to rush in. And for this particular one, I have here I want to try 500 ml of water. Depending on the quantity you want to get out of it. So I get set to add all my salt. Be careful while adding my salt, because there is salt in the seasoned meat. I add my pepper. You can use your yellow pepper to avoid discoloration. I prefer using this red. I want to allow this to boil with my oil. It's already boiling. You can see it's already boiling. I'm going to add that. You don't want your vegetables to be that cooked, so you give it some time. You add all your seasoning. I want to get my curry, rosemary or thyme, and add to this with my seasoning cube. I'm very careful while adding my thyme. I don't really want it to come out that much. I had enough garlic and ginger in the seasoned meat. You can still choose to add garlic and ginger in your sauce. So I need my onions to be that well cooked. So while it's boiling lightly, I add my onions, both the normal onions and the spring onions. added my onions. So the next ingredient I'm going to introduce in is my corn flour. And for my corn flour, I get some water here. I'm going to use it to dilute my powder corn flour. And I'm going to use the spoon to measure my corn flour. Depending on the thickness you want. I have 2 spoons there. I want to make it 3 spoons. You can make it, increase the quantity. So you can increase the quantity depending on what you want. For this, I have 3.5 spoons of corn flour to thicken my sauce. You can also prepare this sauce without thickening, actually, depending on what you want, the result you want. For this, I need it thick, but not that too thick. At least the thickness I want. So I introduce this into the pot. It's already boiling, and I'm going to stir it immediately so it doesn't cluster at a point. Okay, this is the color I want. I really need this color. You can see the golden, the oil is glittering on it. By now our onions are done, both the normal onion and the green spring onions. So at this point you can taste to see if you need any more pepper or salt before adding your vegetables. So I've tasted it and it's okay, what I want. So I'm going to introduce my seasoning cube. And for me, I love using Knorr cube because I feel it doesn't have much salt. I stir that, give it a stir. So, and I get set to add my vegetables. I start adding from my carrots because that's a bit strong. So I'm adding my carrots. Remember, all of them were sliced stripes, so I can get a uniform shape in my sauce. Okay, so I just covered it just for a moment, so it gets that softer before adding the other ingredients. So we have all our grains here. The leafy part of your spring onions. We also have our green pepper, our peas. here we go. Got the thickness I want, and the carrot is a bit soft, so I can introduce it and remove it sharply, as snappy as possible. Don't leave it to get overcooked. So I give this a stir, and that's what we want. You can see the coloration. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can see the thickness, not too thick, not too light. You can choose to use it and eat anything, your rice. You can use it for your normal curry and eba and fufu, pounded yam, anything. Just use it as a sauce. So we're going to remove this from fire. I'm trying to taste it again. Remove it from fire and see how it looks in the plate.